Hello everyone. Unfortunately, the audio of the video that I recorded is corrupt, so I'm going to have to do a voiceover. I am making these jumbo paperclip owls today, and I'm using cardstock from my collection, along with glue, of course, the jumbo paperclip, some glue sticks, and some wiggle eyes. I also used some pattern paper from my collection and die cut those. All of these pieces were sponged with soft suede ink, which is from Stampin' Up. To prep all these pieces, I'm going to be using actually some craft tacky glue as well as the hot glue to make these. But to save some time, I did sponge everything. I'm going to apply the glue to the back of all of the pieces, and then I'm going to start putting them together. I did have quite a bit of trouble with this craft tacky glue, which is from Simon Says Stamp. I had left it open on my desk, and you really shouldn't do that. So I am having a bit of a struggle. I am going to be placing these pieces into place, making sure that I'm lining the bottom of that little belly up, and then I'll be doing the same thing for the wings. At first I was going to use the same pattern paper on the wings as I used on the belly. But before we get to that, I'm going to place the owl's tiny little feet into place using that same tacky glue. The good thing about this is it's washable, so if you accidentally get too much on there, you can wash it off your hands, you can wipe it off the bottom of your piece, and it dries clear, so you're not going to see it, which is also another great added bonus. When you are getting ready to do the wings of this owl, you may want to go ahead and sponge those as well. I originally wanted the same pattern of paper that you see on the belly for the wings, and then I decided that I wanted to use the opposite side, which is kind of a pink. But to make it cohesive for the rest of my piece, I decided to just sponge those edges. In order to get a more feathered, textured look, I am sponging away from me on this patterned paper. This is a retired K & Company paper that I've had for many years. I think it might actually be a Tim Coffey one. These wings do have some directionality. The larger part goes toward the bottom and the pointier part goes towards the top, and I'm going to be gluing these into place. For the owl, the die comes with these two conjoined circles, and to make them more cohesive for my piece, I decided to go ahead and sponge them with that same soft suede ink from Stampin' Up. At first, I was on the fence as to whether or not I was going to use Google Eyes, but I did in fact use them. Before I put the Google Eyes and that circle in place, I am going to go ahead and use that brown ink in my sponge to just darken it up so that his beak's going to be ready. Today was a difficult day with that craft tacky glue. Like I said before, I had left the top off and it was getting too thick. So instead of fighting with it, I put a little bit of glue just on my glass mat, dipped the little wiggle eyes into it, and I'm putting those in place. I do use the medium wiggle eyes. They're from Horizon Group USA. They are 10 millimeter wiggle eyes, and I buy mine from Walmart. They're just a couple of bucks. The owl is essentially finished now, but to turn him into a paper clip, we're going to use another piece of the owl that I had die cut out of this kind of light ecru color cardstock, and I'm going to put these two together. Once you apply some of that tacky glue to the back of the piece, it's going to be the front, which is the one we just decorated, we're going to be taking some hot glue and put that large jumbo paper clip into place. You can do as I say and not as I do in this case, but I used quite a bit of hot glue just to make sure that this puppy wasn't going to go anywhere. You do have to be careful with this project. Just my standard disclaimer as usual, hot things are hot. Use reasonable caution when you're doing any kind of crafts. Once you have the hot glue into place, you're going to want to put that paper clip in and then marry the two pieces together. Once again, be very careful. This is extremely hot, and even I had a little bit of trouble with the heat. As you can see, I just pulled my hand away. So we're going to clean this up, but this is essentially the jumbo paper clip all finished. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Still pictures will follow this video. If you'd like and you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share my videos on your social media sites. I am hosting a giveaway right now, so check out my other videos for that, and we will talk to you all soon. Stay happy and be a blessing. Take care everyone. Bye for now.